That's pretty sick, Ghost. I'll check that out. They'll tell you what works from a marketing standpoint or what's a bad idea or good idea, but realistically, they have no idea, right? Yeah, it's against Beast. Yeah, it's up against Beast. Did I cut? I'm sorry if I didn't finish saying that. I was zoning out in the fight there. But yeah, so they'll tell you what's a good concept or a bad concept, as if like that's the fact of the matter, right? They're like, this is a bad idea. It's like, okay, you have the experience that you have, and the knowledge of what's worked, right? And that's why you're making this decision. But the truth about marketing is there's new marketing tactics coming out every day that would have always thought to have been a failed idea or concept or something that nobody's thought of before, that could work. You know, this paradigm shifts in the business world where new marketing tactics become the mainstream new tactic. But when they became an idea, they were frowned upon, or they were looked at like a dumb idea, right? Because people have to test that stuff out. You know what I mean? Putting ads on my microwave. Yeah, marketing evolves all the time. You know what I mean? All the time, dude. But it's just goofy because marketing professors sometimes they don't keep up with things, or they don't think about the potential of a change or paradigm shift into another, you know what I mean, direction with mainstream marketing. You know. There's a show with anime style, but it was directed as if it was a European Western show. Give me an example of some of those shows, I guess, like that you would say, like if it was directed, like as far as like story, continuity, and stuff like that. Hey, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. How's it going? Well, it does add code, Ghost, but like it knows what they are in another file. So like I guess one of those files isn't actually a save character. It's like potential codes for the game, and it pulls them from that. But there are blank lines, if that's what you mean. Like the reason it's the same size is there's a bunch of blank lines that are like pending. Like at the beginning of the game, if you scroll down underneath your like starting items, there's like a bazillion blank lines of items. Like you can plug in items if you want to. I just have, now that you have that hex thing though, the editor, now we can do what I was talking about, because like I saw the blank lines that you can plug stuff in, but like I had issues plugging in anything like long line wise because it would take like 80 years. But if we can just copy and paste now and drag in, we can legit do like some crazy shit. Like I've got to figure out how to do that Molly run though, you know. And I think one of the other issues is inventory counting. So if you make multiple lines of like the same item, you have to have the inventory count go up properly so the coding can read to the next line, or it like freaks out. Like I tried adding like 50 lines of like mollies or something, and somewhere along the count it broke and it did like 10 lines. So I'm not sure, like there's got to be like a coding change to keep counting or something somewhere. I'm just not sure what that code is though. I wish I could see like somebody else's coding for like some of those runs that Dis did to get an idea. Supposedly has ads on the load screen. Really? Heard it from my grandma. What's going on, Kevin? Oh, I see what you're saying. So not necessarily action-packed. It's like a very story-oriented show. I'm still not sure, like, I mean, most shows have some kind of action anymore, but I guess, like, what would that be an example? I'm trying to think of a show that has, like nowadays almost all these shows have some sort of, like, all the DC shows and the Marvel shows, and, like, they have all these, like, giant clashes and wars, and, like, that's kind of what people want to see. I guess you can get, like, a comedy. You know what I mean? So I can view them? Nice. Ghost would be able to answer any dungeon questions in good detail for you, probably. See, Gundam is just a giant, like, that's a giant battle thing as well, though. So I don't think that would work for Finn's, because he's saying he doesn't want something with, like, the huge swords and fighting and stuff, so. I don't think that would fly for him, really. So yeah, I like the shows. I'm not a big fan of Gundam, though. I'm not really into mech-based stuff. I'd rather see the main characters fight straight up instead of in the mech. You know what I mean? It seems weird to me. I don't know. But like Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime of all time. I think the anime's character depth and development is the best I've ever seen. Like a few episodes. Yeah, a few episodes for sure.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Yeah, Dot Hack is pretty cool. I like Sword Art Online quite a bit. Like over Dot Hack personally. Yeah, I also like the in Hunter x Hunter, which is also my, you know, like I said, my favorite anime. I like the game arc. You know what I mean? Story arc. But I think Sword Art Online is a good balance of fighting versus story progression and like character development. You know, not in like game-changing ways to the anime world, but entertaining. Rebirth of the trope, gotcha. I mean, have you seen Hunter x Hunter? Like, I wouldn't say it's centered around it, but there's a lot of fighting in it, but I don't think it's centered around it. I think it's just a main aspect that occurs, you know what I mean? But as far as the story is, like, definitely more focused on. Oh, for sure, there's plenty of non-fighting. It's like, those don't work as much for me, but that's mainly because I think, like, most of the, from my perspective, most of the non-action-packed or fighting animes are like soap opera animes with like drama and shit, and like I'm not about all that. Not like, so how do I present this? I like drama that reels you in from an emotional standpoint, but not drama that's brought into the world like because the main character's an idiot. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree, Crow. Like, and like, let's see here. Like, I mean, I like the fighting stuff, but I like it how it, you know, challenges the way we think. That's why Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime, because I think it has the most in-depth character progression of any anime I've seen. Because in like the 5th season, the main bad guy, he's born to be a bad guy, and he questions why he's a bad guy due to his closeness to like just a regular human, and it's not brought on by like a good guy or you know, the protagonist or anything. It's just a random human that he interacts with. So he doubts the reasoning behind why he's a evil individual and why he's taking the actions he's taking. And like no other animes really do that. Like as far as fighting is concerned, like bad enemy evil. Like take Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is great, right? One of the greatest of all times. But as far as bad guys being bad guys, most of it's just bullshit. You know what I mean? As far as like legitimate, like in-depth character development from a writing standpoint, there's not a lot going on there. People can argue that there is, but there's really not. You know what I mean? Like Cell is just a bad guy to be a bad guy because he was born a bad guy. Period. He's like, I'm gonna end the world and kill everybody. Like there's no like fucking. He's not like, why am I this way and why do I want to like be a bad guy? Like, what are my goals? Should I question this way of life? Nah, he's just like, I'm just a bad guy. It's cool. You know what I mean? Fairy Tail is cool, but I feel like it got weird after so many episodes. Hayoshima, I haven't seen that one. No, I haven't watched anything Gundam. Like, the concept in general just doesn't interest me at all. Like, I mean, I've seen, like, episodes of various Gundam shows to, like, you know, to see if there's something I was into, but there's, to me, they're just, like, a snooze fest. War and mental state? I think it depends. I think it's on a case-by-case basis. Yeah, exactly that one guy. There's not a lot of character depth, and even Vegeta's is pretty basic. He's like, I'm a bad guy, I'm a good guy, I'm a bad guy. Oh, boo-hoo me, I'm not as powerful as you. I'm gonna kill everybody for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not... You know, like, the major, like, character depth of Vegeta was emphasized only once or twice. Primarily, I'd say, during the Frieza saga. You know what I mean? Or, you know, Namek-type season. When he explains his pain due to what Frieza has done to his people and, you know... But like, but it's such a flip because when he was a youngster, and his dad died, he was just like meh, you know what I mean? So like, it's very odd that somehow became such a major emotional standpoint for him. When he was younger, which you would assume was at a more emotional, vulnerable point of his life, he didn't give a shit. He's like, they blew everybody up, whatever. You know what I mean? You know. People like the most hated Gundam. Well, not fans. I see. So me, just the general concept's not interesting to me. The Gundam you guys talk about? What do you mean? I didn't even talk about a Gundam. Or do you mean like somebody else? Oh, probably. No, gotcha. Just like tanks. Yeah, that's kind of my issue. Is like, to me that's like boring. Like I felt like even like military war from like a tank perspective, I find boring as hell. You know, I'd rather like see frontline troops. You know what I mean? Like, you know, doing the thing. Like, that's kind of where I'm at. You know what I mean? G Gundam. But military war. Oh, my splits are like bored because I opened it. I gotta stop opening clips. Okay. Okay, let's try to go to Amelia again. I keep getting memed on Amelia now. That's how I know my focus is off, because like when I'm focused or like even remotely awake, like I don't get hit on Amelia like ever anymore, or Shadows, you know. But things. Don't hear her blow the hell up. Yeah, I don't know. I tried to get in the show a bunch of times. I just couldn't do it really. You know, but there's a lot of anime out there that like they're hyped for various reasons, and like, you know, I can't speak on Gundam because I haven't watched like the entirety of stuff, but I've watched like a few episodes of like each like versions came out, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't. I'll start with 4-man as knowledge. Nice. Oh, I have if you want the codes, I have I have codes for like the majority of inventory items, Ghost. If you want to manually add stuff, you can add whatever you want at the beginning of a cycle, as long as you scroll down to like the empty codes and just code them in with the same consecutive order of the previous stuff above it. You can start just adding things in. But yeah, I have like probably like 99% of the inventory items like codes already. Like another thing that I think is an acceptable anime, but I wouldn't say is like a great anime or even like what I would say is a lot like considered top tier, is like One Piece. One Piece, sure, it has like the most sales and it's like one of the longest ongoing, but it's not like exceptional writing in that show really. It's decent. There are some story arcs with exceptional writing, but it's not it's nothing that like wows me from a writing, like from a author standpoint of actual, story progression. But the length of it allows you to cry way too much watching that show. See, I'm way behind at this point, but like as far as the show from an emotional standpoint, like I didn't find anything to be considered emotional until like the whatchamacallit arc. What's going on, Onion? Hey, man. Where with the whole death of his brother and whatnot and yada yada yada. That was the first part of the show I would say was like a heavily emotional, well written arc, where it draws you in from an emotional standpoint. You know what I mean? Now I've seen like half of Iron Blooded Orphan and Gundam. I didn't think it was interesting. It's just something about Gundam in general. It just doesn't work for me. The concept is just, to me, it's just nah. Yeah, that's a well written arc. But like Hunter x Hunter has arcs that are like better written than that arc, like throughout the whole damn show. You know what I mean? Talking to Blazing, gotcha. But yeah, like throughout the whole show, they have arcs like on that level. Whereas like One Piece, you have to watch. How far in is that? You know what I mean? That arc in One Piece. You know how far you got to watch in that damn show to get to that point to be like, whoa, that's heavy. Well, I've watched way more than that, Crow, but I watched like hundreds of episodes past that, and I still didn't think it was like there wasn't anything. You know what I mean? Anything past that was like even remotely on that type of emotion level. Like right now, I'm probably like 100 episodes behind right now, or like maybe 80 episodes behind, something like that. And even being 80 episodes behind, like the show is cool to watch, but it's not. I don't find it impressive. You know, I think it's like watching like if you watch like a One Piece. If you watch like a it's your favorite show. If you watch a really like a show that has really long, it's been on for like ever, lots of seasons. You become emotionally attached to the characters. And that's what One Piece really does for you. You just become emotionally invested to the characters and their progression, and that's why you want to watch it, to see what's going to happen. You know what I mean? But it's not really because the writing is that top tier. It's because there is so much there that you just come along for the ride. You know what I mean? You know? Weirdly extra for you? What do you mean? But yeah, I'd say Dragon Ball Z. Well, no, I'd say One Piece beats Dragon Ball Z as far as emotional tie-in stuff. Dragon Ball Z just doesn't really have it. I'd say Dragon Ball Z is better as a whole, but it doesn't have the Bleach. It doesn't have the emotional stuff that like One Piece has here or there. The emotional stuff in One Piece is really good. That's there. There's just not a lot of it. But it's emotion. That's the kind of drama that I will like in an anime. It's stuff that like the main character didn't do that to himself. The world did that to him, and he had to deal with it. You know. Whereas like, I can't watch like those shows that are like TV dramas and shit where it's like the main character's a fucking idiot and that's why they have all this drama, you know? Is that just cheating? Yeah, I don't like to take benefits of NG Plus runs and just kind of surpass a boss that you would have to do anyways. I want it to be as close to like as a base game run, but with the weapon that I want and NG Plus rules, you know? Shaman King, yeah, maybe I'll check that out, you know? Dumb, and now you realize it's like amazing. Wanted to be. Well, I mean, he's still kind of dumb. I mean, like he's a great individual as a person, you know, and he's an intelligent fighter. You know what I mean? But I mean, like, he's not like intelligent, like life's, you know, I mean, like book smart. You know what I mean? But yeah, Luffy is cool. But to me, it's just there's not like a lot of depth to the writing there. Even character progression, it's good, but look at how many episodes it requires to show that character progression, right? I mean, to even get into that show, I had to watch like 90 to 100 episodes to even think that show was enjoyable. Like the first like 40, 50 episodes, I fucking hated One Piece. I thought it was a terrible show. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't invested in the characters. Because there's nothing that really invests you in the characters but the length of the show and some of the really, really later on emotional stuff. You know what I mean? So like if I had limited time, like One Piece like is not, you know, you want a show with better writing that's more recognizable earlier on. You know what I mean? How's Amelia's door work? What do you mean, bud? You just run up and open it. Really? That whiff was great, right? Okay. What's that, guys? Okay. Turn on Sleevey. Not gonna lie, I'm giving week before I leave. Shouldn't change. I mean, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, bud. Yeah, see, I didn't see the emotional stuff really earlier on like that. Save file's gonna explode. Weapon seems hard. It's not too bad, honestly. I'm just playing like shit today is all. That's all. Like, honestly, it's one of the easier runs I've done as compared to some of the other weapons. It's just that, did I do the cinematic or I just forget it? I wasn't paying attention. I might have just goofed up. One part of the door enters the other. Wait, what we talking about? You said Amelia's door? What are we talking about? Oh, you mean the Cathedral Ward stuff? Well, yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by Amelia's door. It's just a double door you open from the center. Unless you mean the doors in the Cathedral Ward. Yeah, it's just a center push door. I don't know. Yeah, Kellogg Cathedral Ward, basically, killing BSB opens a side door that you can circumvent it, or you go by the emblem after killing Cleric Beast. Oh, the one that you just can't open ever? Maybe that one? Amelia's door, I mean. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I don't understand the question, because you like... Her door, you just click X on it. Like, I don't... It's the opening animation. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, bud. You'll have to... I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, like the only door is just the one that I opened right before the boss fight for Amelia. Like you just It's the same as this door right here. It's just a center opening door. You push, you know what I mean? This giant double door. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, so One Piece I think is good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's... Doesn't matter. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure, bud. Oh, Isafka's door? I guess the thing is, I just didn't know what you meant by the question as far as, like, you mean the animation? How do we get from Emilia's door to the Isafka clinic door? You just gotta go through the woods. By going across this bridge, and then you go by the dogs, take a left. Go through the poison water, up the ladder, and then you can go into the building to Isafka's. The opening animation on the door that leads to Emilia's door. How did we get from Emilia's door to Isafka's clinic door? Can somebody like clip the animation? I'm not sure. I don't know what he means by going from Emilia's door to Isafka's door. Because there's just one big door. There's not like another door. It's just a giant double door. Like, unless I'm missing something. Did it glitch out in the animation or something? Did it like lag or something? I wasn't paying attention. Have an idea. Beat around. Yeah, you can fight Emilia and Crow at the same time. Yep. And they hit each other as well, by the way. There's no like separated collision detection. They overlap. Yeah, they should have. Well, not entirely. Right? You're talking about like what, like a foot overlap or something? That's understandable with double doors sometimes. I've seen double doors like that in real life. Like, unless you're talking about like some kind of massive overlap that I'm not getting. Can't see anything from up there. Oh, from what you can see the NPC Ghost, but you can't see like I've set it up so I can see the Crow from up top, but I can't see Emilia. Spawned your fresh start character Mensis. What lines did you have to edit to do that? Did you just copy and paste another character and see what happened? Like as far as the it has good Beast Hood and some other good stats. Did I get Chalice of it? I got some of them. Everything goes as hyped. Mentis has to look really weird if you're there now because of no triggering of any of the daylight changes in the game. How many outfits? It's like a shit ton. Oh, just from the chalices in general? Yeah, I'm not sure how many. A 2, is that the consensus? Knock my tits off? Well, give me the details. What's going on? I haven't got hit at all, right, guys? I haven't been looking. I'm just like autopilot right now. I'm reading chat and just like looking at that screen like in my peripheral vision. I've been doing that for like the past 10 minutes. It should be like daylight almost, right? Or not like very, it should be like super bright, right, Ghost? No, he's so far. Okay, cool. Like once I get the shadows, I'll start paying attention again, but right now I'm just kind of like, whatever. But now I gotta watch that freaking Amelia door animation next time I go there because I feel like I missed something this whole entire time. Yeah, I sell the bucket helm. I mean, I have the base NG one anyways, but I sell this one. Yeah, we'll have to write down which line you found, Ghost, that shows your character location in-game. And then we'll have to compare that to the other locations. There's probably like a lantern location or something. I mean, there's probably like specific coding to actually do like individual, every single possible place. Like, oh, quit out over here, quit over here. But if we just get the lantern locations at least, you know what I mean? And then we can have like a list of like each location. The executioners who I backstabbed, the giant ass dudes with giant ass cleavers. Yeah, like the executioners. He's saying it correctly. They are the executioners. There's two in the woods, one at the beginning of the game. The headbutt spinny guys, yeah, pretty much. Yo, they headbutt you like a champ, dude. They don't mess around, man. They freaking lay you out. Headbutts for days, dude. I am a blood drunk hunter. La da 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 da. Alright, I gotta like play good on shadows and not get super trash RNG with how slow this weapon is sometimes. And kill his assholes, yeah. Where to leave off in the woods? Okay. Ugh. Those sharks. Well, with a proper strat, you can wreck those sharks, though. Like, even easier than the executioners, honestly. What's today, Tuesday? I think I'm gonna take tomorrow off or something. I'm not sure yet. +0? Yeah, I have. Well, it was BL10 or BL4. No upgrades, no hit. I forget which, but I've done it. The damage difference isn't very major. Dreamless. Yeah, but not no hit. Dream. Well, I have a 3-hit PB or something like that for no hit, no dream, no hit base NG. Are there runs? Yeah, there's lots of runs I haven't done. Like, but you know, there's lots of runs we have done. I have 31 world first runs, I guess. Did finish processing? Nice. You gonna stream it or show me the link? Which one are you doing? But yeah, you have to show me like how you found the location code line. Oh, nice. Let me check this shit out real quick. I want to see what it looks like. Because like when you go to the wrong parts of the game early without the cinematic transitions, like shit looks all weird. Wait, what the hell? It just teleported you from the... What the... I didn't expect that. It started you in the building and then it just transported you? What the fuck made that happen? What did you break? Wait, what the fuck? How did you... What the hell is going on, dude? So it transported you to the credits, and then it transported you to somewhere in the game? I thought you said you were in Mensis or something. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, so what? Is that NG or NG+? What's going on, Third? How you doing? Final Fate, what's going on? What did you do, Ghost? Outside of just get the fastest any percent in history. Good, mate. Nice. Good to hear. Well, there's the modded world record any percent run, guys. It just loads you into the credits. I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. But yeah, so that what you just did, Ghost, are you an NG plus or base NG? That wasn't even gameplay, that was a cinematic trailer is what that was, guys. Ghost removed the game and left the videos. Wait, so that teleport you got there, I bet we could code the game so it's like a movie. Like it literally shows you all the cinematics back to back and then just rolls credits. Like I bet we could legit do that. If that's, you know what I mean? So you don't even know what you did? You just started changing codes or something and it just freaking broke everything? To see what happens, nice. I did that for some stuff, but that's how I ended up literally breaking the game. Like I legit broke the game doing that one time. When I was saying, remember I said I got like, blue screens whenever I tried to load. That's all it would do. It would load the menu. I'd click load profile, and then it would just go to blue screen. And I literally couldn't play the app anymore. I had to fix it. I like fixed the, because I broke one of the codes in one of the file things, but it was like the game code. Like it wasn't even like the character associated. It just broke the whole damn game. And I was like, well then, that's cool. Nope. More recovery frames. I don't know if it's really more. I think they're pretty close to being the same for iframes. When you get blue screen, yeah, it was definitely hacked. It was broken as hell. I couldn't play the game anymore, like until I fixed it. It was literally unplayable. Like my PS4 would not, it would load the game and it'd go to the load profile screen. It didn't matter which profile I picked. If I picked a profile, it'd blue screen crash. And I did that for like 20 minutes straight. And I was like, okay, we have to fix this. You're a normal NG, nice. So I don't understand what happened then. It's like just freaked out, like, and just broke everything. Like, yeah, I don't know what you did. Which item did you turn into a blue elixir, by the way, Ghost? Do you want the codes for the items, by the way? I could probably throw them on the Google Docs for you. Like, I have the codes for blue elixirs and pungies and, you know, molotovs and all that shit. Mainly because I just spent like 50 hours that one week, like going through every single line of fucking data. I mean, sorry, I could do that. Probably later today or like tomorrow. I'll throw them up on that Google Doc. So you can go through it and like make your, you can start off with a blood rock you want to, or like, you know what I mean. You just convert something else. I haven't figured out how to like just add in new lines. Like I see how they're there, but you need the continuity of numbering. You know what I mean? And like, so if you're adding more lines than what were already there, I don't know what the continuity would be, because like there's a limit to how many items you even carry in the entire game, like in general. And if we do a Molotov only, we need more lines than the game has ever offered legitimately. You know what I mean? 78,000 lines of code, yeah. Like in this run. In this run, he had 1,700 lines of just Molotovs, just in item inventory, and there's not 1,700 lines of inventory items in the save file. You know what I mean? So they legitimately like added like lines. Like the save file for item inventory, like it maxes out at like what? How many items do you carry at one time? Like 200 or something, or like 150? Not even that much. Like maybe 100. When you scroll down through your general inventory items. So like he pasted in 1,700 lines, which I think would and he did it without overwriting anything below it, because there is a point where the inventory items stop. You know what I mean? Even the blank spaces. And at that point, you're just pasting over top of other essential items, like essential other pieces of code. So I don't know how he like brought the code down. You know what I mean? Snickers ice cream, nice. Whew. That one had a hell of a hook on it. Oh, I didn't want to do that shit. Take that off. Take that off. Okay. Did he just do a rapid transform there or something? Is that why he like just forked out and that didn't work out right? Oh, can't see. Can't see. Okay. The fire was blocking my view, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Damn it! I got ripped off by the frickin' tombstone. This son of a bitch, dude. No AI cheese? What do you mean? I can at the end, but I don't have enough stamina to kill him in one cycle like that, so I have to prep his health bar. Like that. Now I can set up pretty much. So if I don't get him at least like half health, I can't do it. Get the fuck out of there, dude. Hell no. Okay. Dick, don't jump at me like that. I don't like that, because if you jumped at me and then backslap at the same time, I'm kind of screwed. Freaking scrub. Well then. The second sliver of the fight, because sliver's the greatest thing ever, aren't they? Oh, no stagger, no fire cancel either. Fuck you, dickhead. That was horseshit. I'm not dealing with that level of bullshit in this game right now. You can go fuck yourself, Shadow. Yeah, see how I was almost out of stamina already after a few hits? Do you see that though? The one pistol shot didn't stagger him, so then he tried to snake summon, and I had to shoot him out of it like super perfectly. Freaking cheater, dude. Tried to meme the shit out of me, man. GG, thank you. Try and knock this run out, because I don't like going, like, you know, having a stream where we don't get at least one run. It's nonsense, dude. There's no excuse for that shit. You know what I mean? We've been on this run for far too long. I would have had it first try. Like the first try, we went all the way to like, you know, super far, and then second try or something, all the way to like damn near the end. And then I messed it all up. Shadows, yeah, they're freaking potato sometimes, man. They try to meme the shit out of you, dude. It's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. All right, let's see here. 83. And then we're gonna go what, double stams, I guess. Do I have the one? I have one stam on already, right? Yeah. Would be so bad. It would be. It would be. I mean, that's fine if I don't get to another run, but I want this run to be done. You know, we can't be having like 2 days on an 80% run. That's crazy time. Unless it's like something like hard. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing like, if I go back to doing like no dream, no hit, we can put a few days in that run. That doesn't bother me. I'm okay with that concept. You know what I mean? But like, if we're gonna be grinding the regular weapon 80%, man, that's just not okay. That's just an off day. Yeah, it's nice to keep the badges. Like some badges you don't. You keep the badges, but not like the gate, not like key badges, like the one to open the gate. You don't keep, but you can just buy it again because you have the badge, like the primary badge. So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, which is pretty nice. But yeah, like I have a 3-hit PB on no dream, no hit, which is just nonsense because I don't allow the one reborn like cheese type of thing on that. Like we have to fight him legit. I fight him from up top, but not in the doorway or in the stairwell like a cheater. So like it's a pain in the ass. It's a very hard fight. It's like 20 minutes of hell. So. A dot hack, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I would agree. I think a lot of games would be deserving of a Souls type title, Souls-like title. You know what I mean? Dude, he is kind of get me, dude. Turn around, buggo. Baggy, baggy, baggy. Then anime, yeah. Annoying having to get all this coal. Yeah, that stuff is annoying for sure. Like, that's just nonsense. Who's got time for all that? So the one where you went to Mensis though, Ghost. You said you went directly to Mensis or whatever. That's the one I'm curious about. Like, what was the deal with that? That wasn't a risky opener at all, man. Sometimes you gotta get right in there and get it done, dude. You know what I'm saying? You can't be messing around, man. You got shit to kill, dude. Keto, gotcha. Yeah, because like certain areas of the game should look really weird if you get there like early. Like the lighting changes automatically throughout the whole game at those lighting progressionary points, and if you like see the areas beforehand, they're goofy. It's kind of like the woods, like the witch's abode. Like if you go there early, how it's all like daylight and shit. You know what I mean? But we haven't been able to get like late game. You know what I mean? A late game prior to killing any of those bosses, realistically. So if we can see late game without killing Amelia and Rom and Run Reborn, you know what I mean? Like that would be pretty cool, right? A boss. I was messing around the first couple runs using Transform on Shadows, and it was fine. But it's just really slow. It's not very efficient, sadly. What does killing Amelia do? It's was it did something just like bug out on the screen for a second there? I thought I saw like a flicker of something. Maybe my TV did something really weird. It progresses the light, the daylight of the game. Like it's each main like boss that basically allows you to buy additional upgrade materials for weapons is essentially like a main progression boss. Progression, yeah, say it all weird like that. Main progression boss, and it forwards the story. So like you slowly go into like the night. Some weirdness in your ROMs. It like borked out for a second, right? Didn't something really like it flickered or something, right? Like I'm not crazy, right? As I was reading chat, it looked like something out of the corner of my eye like flickered, and I was like, "What the hell was that?" Can I one cycle? It depends. It depends. If I get some RNG that works and a bunch of other nonsense, you know, then yeah. One of the most bullshit glitches I had on ROM was, you know, the noggin bomb that the spiders do? They jump up in the air and like headbutt the ground. I had one do that and he got like stuck. I didn't know. He was like glitched out. It was like way up. He was like out of camera. And I killed all the spiders and like looked around. It was all good. And then I started doing this to Rom's head and it came down and smashed me like out of the sky. I was like, what the fuck? Like I got like half the pellet meter built up and then it just like smushed me. And I was like, what? Oh, where's the... Hang on. One floating spider. Okay. Well, this one wasn't like a floating spider, but like it was just one of these ones jumped up and just never came down, and like I was like, okay, and then like he fucking smushed me like 10 minutes later. Well, not 10 minutes later, but like 2 minutes later. And I was like, well then. Like somehow he got frozen in the air and then like randomly continued. fanged up on. Ganged up on. It happens. They don't want to gang up on me, bro. They're not even ready, dudeski. She is being pretty aggressive already, though, I gotta say. I think I can make that. Well, hang on. I think I can Kobe that one. That's a good distance, though, but I think I can Kobe that shit. Fucking wizard, bro. Oh, just a side of her. I didn't think she was going to stop moving. I try to plan ahead because of how long it takes to get there, but sometimes she stops moving in the process to do like meteor bullshit. Like right there, she did it again. Fly helicopters into ROM. Stop doing it when I throw it, you dick. You're messing up my throws. I'm planning ahead on the throw and you're freaking being a scrub, dude. Knock it off. It's pissing me off, dude. Like when you're moving in a direction, just keep moving in that direction. There. Thank you. Oh, that was my bad. That one was just me sucking, is what that was. So where'd you get helicopters from, by the way? What are you talking about? I don't even need another oiler, I don't think. I think one more molly should be enough. Oh, that's a double. Really dark joke? I don't at all. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Oh, that's a fucking horrible joke. Don't make jokes like that again. That's not acceptable. Alright, nah, that's cool. Just yeah, that's not okay. That's not okay at all. What's going on, Serpent Dex? How you doing, dude? Did I just hit her in the head, dude, like twice in a row? Yeah, that's why I didn't get the joke. My brain doesn't go there, and like you know what I mean. I don't know. My brain doesn't go that direction really. All right. You're on timeout, yeah. Kids in Warzone. That one is more fucked up. Yeah, though. Yeah, that's not okay. You know, that's not okay at all. That's what I was talking about earlier, like there's that level of dark humor that's not broad in spectrum. You know what I mean? It's like very narrowed in scope and unacceptable because you're picking an individual storyline or name for the joke. You know what I mean? Watching a Chill Worlds first. Hopefully, I've freaking been memeing this damn thing all day long because I'm a scrub. But yeah, hopefully. It's always okay if it's me. Makes not a live joke. Yeah, I don't know, depending on, I mean, I've gotten mad about some jokes before, man. I freaked out. I banned a long-term sub one day without any downtime. Like they said a joke in chat and it responded in instant ban. Jump down and grab that before. A kin person jump on me when I jump down and grab that before. What do you mean a kin person? When you grab that the cold blood that I just grabbed? No, it was a death joke. It was very similar to the one you just made, so be happy. But yeah, it was the day that the red people. You probably weren't going through fast enough. They should never be able to drop down and grab, like, even when I don't blue elixir, they don't get you. If you're like cruising through there, you can't hang out. You got stamina manage when you buy them, so you have full stamina when you book it through the summoning zone. But yeah. It's racist. Fucking red people. You know, I shouldn't say that. That some people would, you know, associate that with like a race-related thing. But yeah, that red bastard can piss off though. He fucking cost me that no-hit run on the Kane because it went through him and he beat the shit out of me. This freaking dickhead pisses me off, man.
Welcome. Very well.
No, so the joke was yeah, I know who would be upset about it, but I mean, obviously referring to the game, so it's fine. But it was when Stan Lee died, the day that he died. Like I just found out like moments prior, and I was like, yo, that sucks. So I was like, yo, we're gonna chill for a sec, guys. I was like upset about that, man. You know, that dude is, you know, the man. You know what I mean? And so this person was in chat, and they yeah, it was a bad day. That was a bad day. So they saw me noticeably upset about that. You know what I mean? And they were like, they said something like along the lines of his cameos. Waited a few months. What was the joke? They tuned in like when I said I was upset about it or whatever, and they were like, well, at least we don't have to see him any more shitty cameos. Or something like that, with like some kind of kappa, and that was just insta ban. I was like, yeah, you're fucking gone, bud. Sorry, but no, that's. This was like within like minutes after finding out he died. There was like 3 minutes later. I was like, yeah, you're fucking out of here, dude. I'm not dealing with that shit in my chat. I'm like, nope. You know. It's not really a joke. Well, to them it was a joke, but the point is like, making fun of somebody that died is not something that flies, like, in my chat. You know what I mean? I'm not cool about that. But anyway, first no upgrade Miko, distance PB, yeah. But, yeah, the person was a long-term sub. I just don't have the you know, there's no tolerance really. You know what I mean? You know, but yeah, they're like a 1-year sub or something, and I didn't even like. I was like, you're not even gonna explain yourself. You're just fucking banned. I was like, sorry, but see ya. Yeah. Oh, for Robin Williams? Yeah, you don't joke about that shit at all. It's not funny. There's also a lot of jokes about, take it easy on you, man. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate it. There was also a lot of jokes about, what's his name, Paul Walker and his death, and I was like, how is that fucking funny? Like, that, there's no justification. Like, and what's messed up is, like, they think it's funny to make fun of somebody that died for the reasoning of death. It's somebody they didn't know, so it's okay, but it's like when a family member of yours dies, I'm just gonna roll up and make fun of that fucking situation. And you tell me how that works out for you. Like how does that make you feel as an individual? Because his family has to see these fucked up ass jokes on social media all over the world and deal with that shit. And you think that's funny? That's funny to you, man? Like that puts me in like a Joe Pesci like funny how motherfucker kind of like, you know what I mean? Mood, you know. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Gotta give you props for that, Lethal. Isn't cool. Yeah, it's not cool at all. I won't tolerate that shit, man. Even amongst my friends, I'll be like, yo, shut the fuck up, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, you know what I mean? There's nothing funny about that kind of stuff. And then you have the people that smirk at you when they make a joke and like, what, too soon? And it's like that joke in the period of history going forward until the end of fucking time is too soon, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no justification for that shit. It's not funny. Because we all lose people, and it's fucking terrible, you know what I mean? We damn sure don't want that to happen to us. What is he doing? Are history jokes okay? I mean, I guess some history jokes might be acceptable, but it just depends, you know what I mean, on the situation. But like in general, I mean, I just don't like, I don't like jokes that are, you know what I mean, about somebody dying tragically. You know what I mean? Did I not switch my gems or my runes or something? Something seems off. My stamina seems goofy. I'll have to check. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It just seems goofy. Something seems off with my stamina management. Usually I have like an extra sliver. Now I have both staminas on. Maybe I just have like a one less level than usual. Or something. I don't know. Yeah, I had like 80,000 echoes, so I probably just didn't level between. Yeah, I'm just not into death jokes, man. Like, historical ones obviously don't have the same weight of the amount of time it's passed. It's like, we've chilled out from the situation, but nonetheless, I just don't see, I don't see, like, I don't think I think they're in poor taste, yeah? About Hitler? Well, I mean, okay, he was, you know, kind of a douchebag, right? But, it depends. I've heard some very poor taste jokes about Hitler, but it was more so the context of how they presented the information, I think. Regarding other events as well, you know. Laughs at dead feet. You can't laugh at your dead feet, bro. They're not there. Alright? What are you doing, man? You laughing at the empty space, sir? What do you got going on over there? Maybe. Jesus, dude. Freaking love you, King, man. You crazy guy, you. Oh, man. About Hitler's KDA. Wait, what? How's expensive trying to get banned? Yeah, King is pretty comfortable with goofy jokes about, you know what I mean? Not only is he comfortable, he encourages, you know.
Very well.
Yeah, I think I was one level less than usual in that fight because I usually have a little tiny sliver of stamina right there, and I just didn't have it. I didn't have it, man. Probably I should have leveled skill less, like stopped it at 45 and put the rest into stam because I only have the 2 stam runes. I don't need the echoes now, so we'll just do what we always do here. Do frenzy resistance. Once made a dark, not alive joke. Love a stumpy joke. Some rabbit feet. What am I doing? I keep trying to go over there for something. I want to buy stuff. I don't know why, but I want to buy stuff. I keep seeing my echoes. I'm like, let's make a purchase. I'm like horrible with my echoes. I can't manage my echoes properly. Like, we got these echoes, guys. We gotta buy some shit. Got that itchy trigger finger on the bath over there, you know. I actually fucked up. Put the fire paper here. It's fine. Yeah, I'll just switch it out at the Miko fight. I think we're all set. I don't know. Needed the luck sooner, Jesus. Oh, man. Beep, 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 beep. When I was in high school, I made jokes when my dad died along the lines of this was a shitty birthday present or whatever, yeah, because he was announced dead. His 17th birthday. Yeah, like some people definitely do jokes like that as a cope mechanism. I understand that if that's something that they do to help them through the situation, you know what I mean? You know. Not as much. I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessarily unhealthy if that's what's helping you. Then in your case, it is healthy. And sometimes what would be considered the more obvious ways of help aren't realistically obvious, and some things are definitely statistical outliers in what helps an individual, right? Ooh, she tried to chain whip me, bro, through the cage, man. I could have walked slow and then not aggroed her, but still. Usually she doesn't get into the cage. That was goofy. Make a joke? Your face. I'm 10 years old. Ha! Gotcha. Good one. Yeah. Remember those days when kids were just like, your face? It was like no joke. You're like, what? What are you talking about? It's like, yeah, your face. And you're like, what the fuck? Your mom. Yeah, I hated that whole your mom thing. It was so stupid. I freaking got so tilted one day. I was so sick of that joke, dude. Some kid said that shit to me in class to be funny, and I just punched him in the jaw. Fucking just blasted him, dude. I was like, fuck you and your stupid jokes, man. This world sucks. I was like, I'm done with this shit, man. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh, man. The world is so goofy, dude. Blows my mind, dude. Well, I got so dumb there wasn't even jokes. They weren't your mom jokes. They were literally... They were literally your mom. Like, that was it. That was the end of the statement. There was no more additional information. You're like, my mom what? And they're like, that's it, bro. Got him. And you're like, what? Like, that's the whole thing? That's the end of the, you know what I mean? What? Her splash attack does damage. You know? You're like, what the hell? You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like I'm just old or something. So, like, those were just not, like, I was just like, what the fuck is even happening in society, dude? Like, as a kid in school, that was my thought. I don't know if that's a normal thing to think when you're a kid in school. I was like, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with society? What's happening to the world right now? Right? How are we going to fix this mess that we live in? You know what I mean? That was me, like, you know, as a 16, 17-year-old, you know? Like, what the fuck? What the, you know? What the shit is this?
That's you.
Oh, you fucked up my last one, you dick. Here. From a normal generation, yeah, man, you know. 2 feet in the grave, Jesus. Stop. Game, stop. Before I get angry. Okay. Barrel blade, no hit run. What's going on, Grim? We already did it, dude. We already did it, man. It's freaking done. We did it like, what, yesterday, day before? When did we do it, guys? A couple days ago? I don't know. Something. I buried the shit out of that blade, bro. I'm telling you right now. That blade is at least like 6 feet under, dude. No joke, man. Oh, like 2 or 3 days ago? Yeah, we knocked out a lot of runs this week, so like it's not at all like odd to be like, what? You know what I mean? Miko, you're an asshole, and I hate you. Come here, buddy. That's how you respond appropriately, right? Miko, you're an asshole, and I hate you. Come on, buddy. Come here, buddy. You know, like, what is that, dude? What is wrong with my brain sometimes? Imagine doing that to somebody IRL, right? Like, you fucking piece of shit. I hate you. Now get over here, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing today, man? You want to get some pizza, dude? Get some ice cream? What are you doing later, buddy? We should hang out, man. How are you doing, man? Talk to him like you're a fucking baby. Hey, little dude. What are you doing? Yeah? An all boss with? Yeah, probably. Do that all the time, yeah. It just shows how insane we are in society today, man. We're all just like fucked up in the head, and like we're just like, yeah, it's normal though. It's like, why is it normal? It's well because eventually, at one point in time, everybody was pretty actually normal, and then we all became slowly more and more fucked up in the head. But once the majority of us became fucked up in the head, well, now we're normal. It's the people that aren't. Those are the weirdos. You gotta watch out for those guys. They could break at any time. You know? Who are crazy? Exactly. You know? Oh, no worries, dude. You're good. I wonder if the knives will be enough to kill him instead of this nonsense. Like this, because I hate this waiting point right here. How he just like sits there. It drives me nuts. It only happens with the frickin'... What's my knife damage? Yeah, knives do like basically the same damage or something. And I can just frickin' do it so much faster. Pizza Cutter, we already did that too, man. We already did that too. What's going on, Pizza Cutter? It's in the highlights though, bud, if you want to check it out. What's great about Miko with the Pizza Cutter is in phase 1 you can do a walking L2 and do his entire phase 1. Like he just legit gets pushed against the wall and doesn't move. He just sits there and he just grinds up. Got your first blue screen crash. Was it on a load in or was it like already in? Well, if you got it on a load in, you're probably screwed and have to fix it or the game won't work anymore. Like it's just over. Because that's what happened with mine. It was that broken. I just couldn't even load any save files at all. It was just over. I'm totally normal and I get scared, yeah. I remember watching Dave Chappelle. I think it was Dave Chappelle's stand-up comedy. He was talking about like when you'd see like a lone white guy like hanging out with like a group of like minority individuals, you know? And he's like, you gotta watch out for that fucking white guy. Because of the crazy shit that fucking white guy did to get accepted into that group. It's fucked up, man. Yo, Dave Chappelle is so funny, dude. He's one of the most hilarious motherfuckers ever. It's legit true. Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Go for stamina runes. I think I use some. Yeah, I think I use stamina runes. I think. I don't remember exactly, but I think so. You can vouch for that, yeah. Purple drink, Jesus. On the real though, jungle juice is fantastic. If you guys, I mean, I don't drink anymore. I'm an old man, but back in my day when we had the jungle juice, it's pretty fucking good, dude. So it's like a giant. We would use those igloo coolers, you know, the giant like 5-gallon ones or whatever they were, and we would fill it with like all kinds of different vodkas and alcohols, and mix that shit in there, and there'd be a bunch of fruit in there, and like fruit punches and stuff, and like cut up watermelon, pineapple, apple, all kinds of shit, berries. Just put all that shit in there. Let that shit sit, dude. For like a day, like 24 hours. Oh man. Oh man, that shit was good, dude. The worst part about it though was it like the acidity of like the fruits really cut into the alcohol taste, so it just tasted like Kool-Aid damn near, like it legit would taste like fruit punch, right? But that shit would mess you up, man. Like you're talking about, you're drinking like each glass would have like 4 or 5 shots worth of fucking alcohol in it, man. you're just drinking it like Kool-Aid, like yeah, buddy, what's up, man? Feeling good? What's up, dude? I'm only like 6 glasses in, bro. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, what am I doing? I can't level anymore. What the hell? I almost just invalidated the run, dude. Almost legit just reading chat. Almost invalidated the run. I need to calm down, man. Oh, boy. Picture perfect people are terrifying. I love that does $8 30 ounce Everclear slushies. Oh, that sounds legit, dude. I used to drink Everclear. In ice, like a glass of Everclear with ice. Like I put like 3 or 4 ice cubes in there and just drink a glass of Everclear. You know what's messed up about Everclear, guys? If you put it in your mouth and don't swallow it, you just let it sit on your tongue for a period of time, your tongue will bleed. That's how serious that shit is. That's why I was laughing the other day, because like I think it was in Zeus's chat or somebody else's chat, and like somebody tuned in and they were talking about how badass drinker they were. I'm like, okay, so we got the cool cat in the chat, right? And Angel of Astora, how's it going? Welcome on in. We put it in our guts. Well, yeah, man, my guts, it's solid steel, bro. Indestructible. Crowley, what's up, buddy? So they tuned in talking about how they were drinking some like badass. They're like, yeah, I just drink like something. I think they said like rubbing alcohol or something. I was like, rubbing alcohol, bro? Get the fuck out of here with your soft core alcohol drinking ass, man. Try and act like some kind of badass, you freaking weirdo. It's like, motherfucker, I used to drink Everclear with ice. Don't come in here acting like you're some kind of somebody, bro. Fuck out of here, dude. What's wrong with you? Acting like that shit's cool. I'm not even saying drinking Everclear with ice is cool. It's dumb as hell. You shouldn't do that shit. But my point is, like, how are you going to tune into a chat? You know what I mean? You just drink moonshine. Nice. You stopped? Yeah. Moonshine is strong, but Everclear is just dumb, honestly. Like, so what Tentheon mentioned, that's cool because it's mixed with some other stuff. You know what I mean? But Everclear is stupid. It's like 99% alcohol. Like you can use that shit to like light rockets. Like it's legit like it's 198 proof if you get the good Everclear. You know what I mean? Yeah, we did Boomhammer yesterday or the day before. Can somebody put my hit list link in chat? I don't know if you can do that, Raven. But yeah, it's legit like 99% alcohol, and that shit will like one shot Everclear is like doing 3 shots of vodka, like no joke. Like this shit is serious business, dude. What am I doing? I don't even know. Everything's all messed up. Oh, I bet you were, dude. You can get wrecked on that stuff, man. Thank you, Ghost, for that link. Appreciate it. And then I can hang on a second. Anyway, yeah, there's a decent amount of weapons I haven't used. There's probably like 6, I think. After we get this run, there's like 6. I should make a command for it. You guys are right. It's a good idea. I'll have to do that. You want to make a command for that, Raven, if you want to? Yeah, Ghost posted a link to the general website, and that's the one with my little thingy at the end there. Yeah, Cos Parasite is one of them. So it's going to be exclamation commands with an S at the end, space add, and then space in your exclamation the command name, which would be like, hit list or, whatever you want to say. Yeah, I did Logarius Wheel yesterday. And then you can go ahead and do that. Yeah. No, I don't have a command. I'm saying if you want to add the command, you can do commands add. Do I have a command? I don't think I do. No, I haven't done the writer yet. What am I doing right now? I'm freaking dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I keep going in the menu like thinking about it. I think I'm getting pungies. Okay. My punchy. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate it, bud. When did Nightbot update so you can use the add com quick command, by the way? Back in the day, you actually had to put commands add, or like add command, you know what I mean? Like you would type it all out, otherwise it would be like, error, freaking yell at you and shit. Like, does not compute. But yeah, we gotta do like 6 weapons or 7 weapons still. Drinks moonshine isn't chain. Like if you get like apple pie moonshine or something like that, it's pretty decent. But yeah, I mean, it depends. But Everclear, like, you can, like, remove tar from the driveway. Like, this shit is just done. Yeah, just do command edit. It's exclamation command edit, and then you just type in the oh, name. Yeah, name is kind of weird. I haven't messed with name edits, really. No white lightning for me. White lightning! Yeah, I do firearms as well. Like, I have the world's first pistol no-hit run. And then we're trying to do an NG plus Evelyn only run, which is really tough. So if I specify only in the title, that would be my only source of damage output. I won't use any consumable damage or anything like that. Whereas if I don't specify only, I'll use that weapon as my primary damage output, accompanied by, like, Molotovs and other consumables to progress. You know what I mean? Bottles of whiskey. Dying from a few sips. That's understandable. I mean, it happens if you stop drinking, you know? Woo! Church cannon. I haven't done that yet. I did the regular cannon, which we have to use a mod to do that, to have unlimited ammo. But yeah, we did regular cannon only, which was pretty cool. It's actually really hard because of the downtime after the cannon. Like on Shadows, for example, if you shoot that cannon off, you better have, like, the opening you require to get the job done. You know what I mean? You want to see church cannon first? Okay. I can set that up for you. Holy... Dude, I sensed it, man. I said holy before she even started. I just knew it was coming. Did you see that shit? I was like, yo, holy shit. Like, I knew it was coming. I fucking knew it was coming, dude. And I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude. I was like, I'm not even messing with this shit right now, man. Sensu, what's going on, dear? How you doing? Oh, she glitched out. I've been getting glitchy nurses like every time I get to her the last few days. Now I gotta lurk more. I'll get some sleep. Get some sleep. Stop glitching, nurse. This freaking scares the shit out of me, dude. Freaking look at this nonsense I gotta deal with. Because if she does instant lawnmower when you're trying to aggro her back into her pattern, you just get melted. Really? Hop. Thank you. Spin. Good girl. Don't do what I just did right there, by the way. I do a lot of stuff in runs because I can kind of read the situation, like, in weird ways, but I will straight up say don't do what I just did. Like, never pop a pellet in front of nurse without aggroing attack first. Because if your range is off by, like, even, like, 6 inches, she'll do a lunge attack to punish the pop and just melt you. And, like, the range isn't even has to be that far. Like, you can be pretty close and it'll happen. Grant us eyes. Insight over 900, bro. It's over 9,000, Captain. Oh, she's gonna do the lunge, Ruski here. No lunge, then it's gonna be a spin, right? Oh, not even a spin. Interesting. She's kind of borked out then. Oh, and a single. Yeah, she's borked out. I went in for the bait and it didn't even bait. Yeah, exactly. She can start Nightmare. Yeah, exactly. Like, shit like that. Like, you just... So if you read the situation really well, then it's one thing, you know what I mean? But if you don't read the situation really well, like, it's super You know what I mean? So people will see some stuff I do, and if I don't specify, they're like, I tried to do this thing that you did, it didn't work. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's... So right now we're using an AI loop. There we go. I'd rather loop this if I can, but I fucked that up. I'll just come back around and do another one. Okay. It's kind of a bitch to do what I'm doing right now, though. It looks super simple what I'm doing, but it's actually, like, pretty specific. If I fuck it up, it's really easy to fuck up. There we go. This is secret strats, by the way. No, I don't think anybody else knows how to do what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like a lethal thing. Get another Spinnerooski. Nope, we're going back into the heavies. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, I've never seen anybody else anyways do AI loops on Nurse. Come on, Cole Train. How you doing, buddy? What are you up to, man? Oh, she's glitching again. I don't want to get back in there. I want to be like kill her, get 4 steps out. Just woke up nice, dude. It only took all day, guys. Easy peasy, right? It's only the second time we got to Nurse today with a totally perfect run that I messed it up. Spawned into the clinic, and I'm wearing all my clothes, but only the hood is actually equipped in my menu. Okay, so that means you messed up the coding for the description. So the starter items you get, Ghost, because I've done that. I messed around with the mollies I was talking about. If you mess up the coding for the starter items, it won't remove the starter items, but it will delete the image or change it to something else. Like you can change the image for the pistol and the cleaver to a Molotov, and then when you use the Molotovs, it'll disappear and be a blank space, but you'll still have the weapon. So you can unequip and equip it or whatever, but you know what I mean? It won't show up. And it'll mess up the stats too. Now I'm not sure about the armor though, but your armor stats might be all messed up. I would check out your armor stats and see what they show. Armor doesn't have scaling, so you might be fine. It might just be flat. But like anything with scaling according to the weapon, if you break that image in here, it just like glitches out and the weapon damage is potato. GG, thank you for the GGs, guys. I appreciate it. I didn't even celebrate the run yet. Hang on, guys. Let's celebrate. Ready? Here we go.
Another run bites the dust, and another run gone, and another run gone. Another run bites the dust. Another run bites the dust, and another run gone, and another run gone. Another run bites the dust.
What's going on, Mondo? How you doing, dude? Thank you for the GGs. All right, so let's roll some credits. Let's roll some credits. I think the discussions according to this run were much more acceptable than the ones earlier on when we got hit on Nurse. Bit hungry. Gotta get that food, man. Cajun chicken. That sounds legit. Splits. Oh, I didn't fix them? Oh, here you go. I'm sorry, guys. Bow, bow, bow. There you go. My bad. There we go. There we go. Splits. I can't, man. I'm not that flexible, dude. How dare you? You know? Try to be physically athletic, man. Cajun chicken lunch meat. That sounds good, dude. Good. Oh, what? No. Well, I'm just gonna whatever, dude. I'll just quit out. It like borked out and it wouldn't let me go into the close the application menu or something. I don't know what's going on. You used to be that flexible. Yeah, amygdala armor is a weapon. You want to see it? I can show it to you. All right, so that run, I'll highlight that later. But let's let me load in. I'll load in real quick. The highlight's gonna end right here, but I'll load in and see if let me see if I can equip it. Need to plat it. Get it done, dude. What are you doing?